Hello, everyone. I'm here answering your questions that you've sent on www.thepapare.com on the Ask Russell segment. Everyone wants to know why Jeewan Mendis bowled only 2 overs. Well, Jeewan Mendis hasn't proved to be a frontline bowler. When you look at the 7 ODIs, there were times where he bowled in patches. And in the 2 overs he bowled one when Angelo Matthews opted to use him to make up overs. And then he came back into the attack and picked up 2 wickets in his second over, which was the 34th over. 1 wicket was off a full toss and then a peach of a delivery straight after, which got Ross Taylor. He was able to get through that over on the back of those wickets. Now, the next over that he would have been bowling would have been the 36th over, which was in the batting power play. With the two new batsmen and the batting power play in consideration, Angelo Matthews would have gone to his frontline bowlers, which is understandable. That's what I would have done as well. Unfortunately, Sri Lanka couldn't pick up a wicket there, and came the 40th over where the field spreads out again. Bringing back Jeevan Mendis was a big risk with Corey, especially the left-hander, finding form once again. So it's to do with the situation and how Angelo Matthews read that play, which I think was fine. You would have liked to bowl him if you look at that figures, and if he had come into the attack much sooner, maybe he would have got through a lot more overs. But looking at Jeevan Mendis's performances over the 7 1 days and leading up to the World Cup, there was nothing to suggest that here's a bowler who'll give you 10 overs and you have to trust him. Lasith Malinga, on the other hand, went for 84 off 10 overs. For me, the issue is that Malinga hasn't played for a long time. He's coming back up from injury and he's improving every time. So the more he plays, he needs match practice as well to execute those skills. He will only get better as the tournament goes on. He went for 42 in his first 4 overs and then bowled really well in the death overs and ended up going for 84. The problem with Malinga was how he used the new ball. He did not get any shape at all. That's where he went for a lot of runs, and Sri Lanka struggled a little bit. So some of you going on are asking me what changes, what combinations that Sri Lanka can use. Well, I think they've got the right team on the park. It's also up to the players to show more desire, to put in a little bit more and try and contribute with their performances and lift the team's spirits. The only change I would look at is I will open with Suranga Lakmal and Nuwan Kulasekara because they'll get a little bit more out the new ball. But Malinga's skills and the way he's using the old ball is fine. He's effective there. So I'll just change how I use them. Why not bat first? That's our strength. Well, I agree. That's our strength because as the game goes on, a wicket tends to get slower. You get the runs on the board, use the spinners, take the pace off, and defend. Sri Lanka win most matches doing that, but not on Saturday in Christchurch. It was a gloomy day. There was a lot of coolness in the pitch, moisture. Even New Zealand wanted to field first. And I think that was the right decision. It's just that if Sri Lanka had fielded better, I think they would have restricted New Zealand to a score of 270, 280. Yes, the wicket didn't do as much as we expected, but I still think that was the right reason when you consider the conditions. But if you just look at the Sri Lankan team, not considering what was in front of them, yes, I agree with you. Sri Lanka's strength is to bat first. Well, keep firing away. Fire away the next lot of questions to thepapare.com. I'm ready and waiting. Till next time, then, this is Russel Arnold.